Hey everybody, my name is Lex and welcome to my channel. This is going to be awesome. This is my first YouTube intended video. And the only reason I say YouTube intended, or my first YouTube intended, was because a couple of days ago I did post a video onto my channel. And right now it's my only video. Once you see this, it'll technically be my first of two. And pretty much it was just a video from a few years ago back in my first semester of college. I'm now a senior, so it's relatively outdated. But I felt it necessary to upload it, and now that I've watched it a few more times, I kinda think I wasn't in my right mind when I did it. But it's there, and I'm not much of a guy to have regrets or to take stuff back. So it'll be up there. You can feel free to watch it. But yeah, I mean, the reason I uploaded it was to kind of set out a premise as to how ridiculous this channel can potentially be. I mean, this channel it'll have a lot of variation as far as the level of entertainment versus the level of intensity and solemnity and all that stuff. First video, very ridiculous, very acting out at a campus that I'd only known for a few months, and so I mean that wasn't even full ridiculousness, but as far as being out in public, that was a lot higher than I'm usually willing to go without being on stage. So I mean, you can feel free to like it, or thumbs up or thumbs down, comment. But yeah, and so today I feel that I should probably grasp the other side of the spectrum in displaying the more intense, the more serious side. And the topic that I'm kind of gonna approach and take on today is the topic of yesterday's holiday, which was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I would probably argue that that is my favorite holiday out of all the different holidays that I celebrate and I'm part of. I would probably say that this is a very, very important one to me. Because I feel that a lot of people take it for granted and just take it at just face value. Nothing really. They don't really see it as anything really important. They just see it as, oh, now I have a day to schedule my dentist appointment or my doctor's appointment. Which that kind of hurts. I mean, I know that I'm not a descendant of Martin Luther King. I know that I'm not of the color that he was trying to get equality for. But I feel that what Dr. King did and how much effort and time that he put was very important and very touching. Because, I mean, I know it's not a gift-giving holiday. I know it's not a, hey, it's Christmas or Hanukkah or anything else. But I feel it's a national holiday, and I feel that should probably be a little bit better recognized. Yeah, and I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not trying to start off my first video on YouTube as attacking people, because that's really not what I'm trying to get at. And now that I'm thinking about it, that's kind of how it's coming off. And I would like to apologize, because I feel, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm sorry. I'm already off topic, and that sucks. I feel that this holiday deserves a little bit more of a breakdown. And I mean, I don't really push for it very often. I don't really try to show people what the attempt was. I don't really convey the ideas. But I think I'll definitely do so right now. I mean, this is just completely off the cuff, no script, no. This is one of my very first takes. And seeing as how I don't really have video technology at the moment, and all I have is this 2-year-old camera, I know it's not going to be very high definition, and I know that my voice is going to be, it's not going to be distorted, but it's not as deep as what it actually is in real life. But I hope that if you're still listening and you're still watching this video, that you think about it. Just think about what I'm saying. I mean, I don't plan on trying to change anybody's opinion. I don't plan on trying to get people to just like worship Dr. King. I'm really not. I'm really... I feel that he deserves some respect and some recognition. And that's more of an attack on myself, because even though I say it's my favorite holiday, like I said, I don't show it. I don't push for it. I don't explain how important this holiday is. But I mean, once upon a time, Dr. King stood up and fought for equality amongst the black people and the white people, and essentially amongst all races. That it was a premise for a lot. And it was something worth dying for. I mean, a lot of people who don't do a lot of public speaking see it as, oh, I mean, he didn't know he was going to get killed. He didn't know he was going to get shot. Hell, you know, I'm sure he wouldn't have gone out and done it. But that is completely false. Because the first thing that I thought of when I first did my first bit of comedy when I was a few years younger was, I can say something up here and it can cost me my life. And it wasn't a, I'm not going to do it. It's completely not worth it. It was a, I'm going to say whatever I mean. And if I get killed for it, if I get shot, if I die, it wouldn't be in vain. It would be in the essence that I died saying what was legitimately on my mind. And Dr. King definitely, I'm sure he foresaw it. I mean, dying is very easy. Living is extremely hard. And living in a world where you are discriminated against and hated and just overall seen as completely inferior. And this goes for pretty much all races, all sexes, all sexual preferences, everything. Blacks, Asians, whites, Indians, gays, bisexuals, transgender, everybody gets discriminated against. And it's something that's worth fighting against, no matter who you are. And I don't fight for it as publicly because I'm a little bit more settled down now. I am deeply in love with my girlfriend. I mean, I'm very happy with where I am right now. And losing my life, as much as it would be worth, as far as pushing the nation and possibly the world in a forward direction, it would be, I don't think I could put myself in a situation where I would get killed and be okay with it. I mean, I'd be dead. I mean, obviously that wouldn't really make a difference. But looking at it in future time, I wouldn't want to put myself in a situation to get killed and lose everything and have everybody who relies on me lose me. And personally, I think Dr. King was a great man for that. I mean, he's a much better man than I. And I can definitely admit that without a problem. Because he knew what he was walking into. Everyone knows when they walk into dangerous waters that something is going to happen. And I mean, Dr. King fought and fought and fought. And he didn't use weapons. He really just used his voice. And that is something that I completely envy. Because I mean, once upon a time I was able to just talk and people would say, I agree with you, that is awesome. But now everything gets really just jumbled up, and nothing is right anymore. Nothing's positive, and you can't really talk and be seen as, as a brilliant point. And Dr. King took the gauntlet and ran with it. And just ran in a straight line. Nothing was going to stop him. And the reason I say he ran in a straight line is because then people were able to foresee what was going to happen next, as far as the naysayers and everybody like that. And he was running in a straight line with no problem of being fearful of someone stopping him. I mean, people tried. People stopped him, they put him in jail. People tried, they stopped him, they killed him. But the genuine and brilliant idea, though I know it wasn't hatched by him, he was very important. And I don't want people to think that I'm highly uneducated about this subject. I actually know a lot about this. And I know it doesn't seem that way. Some people who know a lot about the holiday and of Dr. King himself. But the only way that I can really convey or really portray what's going on, as far as how I feel and why I love the holiday and everything like that, is by talking about Dr. King in a way that I don't really know too many people have stopped and actually tried to do. I mean, I know back when he was killed, the president, I believe it was President Kennedy, was talking about how it wasn't worth killing him. There was no point in killing a man who meant nothing but peace and equality. And since then, I mean, ever since I heard about the holiday and was able to really digest the idea, I've really never heard somebody talk highly of Dr. King. I mean, I've seen posters that were serious, posters that were joking. I have a couple of posters in my room with the I Have a Dream speech. Once upon a time I was able to just repeat it and recite it, and really, I couldn't do justice. I wouldn't even dare say that I was even close to doing justice to Dr. King's speech. But when I read it and I recited it, in public and in private, I grasped the words. And I took it and I made it to where I could genuinely show that I meant what I was reading and I understood what I was reading and saying. And Dr. King is definitely worth keeping in mind. I mean, it's not that he necessarily brought in anything new to the table, technically. I mean, he didn't walk in with the idea of, hey, we should have racial equality. I mean, the idea was already hatched, the idea was already there. But he did what I hope to one day do, whether through YouTube or in real life, and that's take a stand and defend what I believe in wholeheartedly, unequivocally, and without any form of doubt. And racial equality was definitely something that, if I was back in that time, I would have definitely acted for it. I would have been part of the movement. I would really, I mean, and I say that now, and I mean, I know that seems really ignorant because it was very highly politically incorrect and wrong. But with my mentality now, and since I was a little kid, I would have seen it. I would have seen the point to racial equality. I mean, I can't say I would have necessarily acted on it. I mean, I know I just did, but it's. And this is completely unedited. This is completely raw. I'm not gonna go back, and I'm not gonna kind of take out where my ums are, where I backtrack. I'm not gonna do any of that, because I believe once it's been said, it deserves to stay. you don't like what I say, if you don't agree with what I say, fine. I completely understand. Because, you know, sometimes whenever I talk, I don't believe what I say. I don't like what I say. Because sometimes it sounds stupid, sometimes it sounds ridiculous. And, I mean, off the cuff is typically really hard for people. And it's usually not very hard for me, but on this type of topic, it's really tough trying to give justice to Dr. King. And I know, and it's very hard to really show that I know a lot about the topic. I mean, if you like my video, I'm very happy. I mean, if you agree with what I say, please leave a comment below. I'm not sure if right now if I have to approve the comments. I'll double check that after I upload the video. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot more to say about this topic, and I don't know where to begin, and I don't know where I'd end with it. But I think I'll go ahead and leave it at that. I mean, I'm not sure if you picked up a lot of what I said. If you go ahead and leave some comments, and I approve the comments, I can go ahead and respond to them and kind of give a little bit more justice. But I feel, just because it's already like 10 o'clock at night, I wanted to have this done and ready, because I didn't want to be any more than a day past hit the holiday to really speak about it. And like I said, I hope you enjoy the video. Or not. Can you really enjoy this video? I mean, if you enjoy my voice, it's awesome. I think my voice is dying out, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I feel like I'll have a lot of fun posting a lot of videos onto YouTube. And like I said, I hope you're taking into account everything that I've said. And if you've been completely against what I've said, I don't blame you. I really don't. Because we all have our own upbringings, we all have our own thoughts and opinions, and I'm not even going to try to change anyone's opinion on me or on anything else. I mean, you'll learn more about me as I post more videos. But I hope to get some feedback from you guys, and I will hopefully post some videos pretty soon. Thank you very much for visiting my channel, and I will see you guys around. Bye.